Here's a live look at Woodall Rogers over Clyde Warren Park. It's almost hard to make it out. It's so gray out there. We've been looking at some of the freezing rain, the sleet. I mean, we've really had a mixed bag. You guys have been busy.
Yeah, and if you could see the flurries kind of still floating out there, those are going to come to an end very soon. Okay. Temperatures are already climbing and it is drying out very quickly out there. So I do want to show you this, the winter weather advisory that did replace the winter storm warning. That's only until noon. So that will expire in under 1 hour, and this will not be extended in time. No more counties will be added to this. Here's what we're looking at right now on radar. We are still seeing just a few flurries. This is left over from a very thick band of snow that did build in from the northwest. It's kind of just the wraparound moisture from this area of low pressure, tail end of this system now. And I'm going to zoom in and show you that we're still seeing some flurries for Denton, areas of Collin, Dallas, and Tarrant County. A lot of this is not reaching the ground. We have this drier air filtering in, so it is evaporating before it reaches the ground. And even if it does reach the ground, it's not going to stick for much longer because look at our temperature, 35 degrees right now at DBU. The wind chill at 35. We have a pretty strong northwest wind gusting up to 25 miles per hour today. And hopefully that wind is what's going to help dry out anything that melts on our roads, on our sidewalks this afternoon. Because again, any moisture that's left over tonight is going to refreeze as temperatures drop into the 20s. But for right now, here's what DBU looks like. You can see a few flurries there, and you can definitely see still some limited visibility from DFW Airport. That's where we are seeing some flurry activity still. And you can see there where we see the visibility lowered on a scale of 1 to 10. The smaller the number, the harder it is to see. And where you see those smaller numbers, that's where we have the flurries currently falling. And visibility, not all that bad, especially when you compare it to yesterday at times. So here's what our timecast is showing just a few flurries left over for the next couple of hours. Those temperatures are climbing and we are drying out, but we still see the cloud cover a good portion of the day. This is around 2 in the afternoon. Watch what happens though. It clears from west to east as we approach, say, 5 or 6 in the afternoon. We're going to eventually see clear skies. Our temperatures, remember, around this time are going to begin to drop as our sun sets. And look at what happens in some areas. We'll see some fog develop anywhere from Dallas County to Collin County, even closer towards the Red River. So do expect to see some fog in some areas. And keep in mind, at this point, temperatures are likely going to be freezing again. So we might be seeing some freezing fog. I know Greg was showing this morning, but big game going on tonight as the Longhorns take on the Buckeyes. Temperature near 33 degrees around 6. And remember, if you're driving in from the northeast, if you're, say, in Collin County heading towards Tarrant County, you will likely see some fog by the time you head back home after the game. Temperatures will be freezing by then, so just be extra cautious on those roadways. Temperatures tonight drop into the 20s, 22 degrees in Fort Worth, about 23 in Dallas. Widespread freezing conditions tonight. Again, any leftover moisture tonight will likely be causing some slick spots tomorrow, as in the form of black ice, unfortunately, especially on elevated surfaces like bridges and overpasses. This weekend, we're looking at highs in the mid-40s with a lot of sunshine. Morning lows in the 20s tomorrow. Sunday morning, about 32 degrees. Still cold, but not as cold as what we're expecting, say, a Saturday morning. I want to show you this system, though, the one that just brought us the winter weather. It has now pushed off towards the east, and it is causing quite a winter mess across areas of Arkansas, Tennessee, areas of Georgia as well, and into the Carolinas. On the southern end of it, it is causing some heavy rain from Louisiana towards Mississippi and Alabama. Eventually, this will continue to push off towards the east, but for right now, it is unfortunately bringing another round of winter weather for areas of the Midwest. Winter storm warnings continue and issued for our neighboring states, while the winter weather advisory is still in place for areas closer towards the Great Lakes. Our 14-day forecast here showing, well, a big warm up. Today, only 36 degrees. We'll see the cloud cover a good portion of the day, and that's really going to limit how much our whatever melts evaporates. But hopefully with those strong winds that we were telling you about, it helps to dry out our roads just a tad more. So any leftover moisture might refreeze Saturday morning as temperatures drop into the 20s. Mid-40s for the highs on Saturday and Sunday with a lot of sunshine. And look at next week. We've got a string of pretty chilly mornings, but the afternoons finally climbing into the 50s middle part of the week. And it does look like our temperatures become a bit more mild as we head towards the middle of January. A big difference from, today. All right, we'll be right back.